baseman, number 7, Tyrus Ison. Batting 6, left fielder, number 13, Nolan Nunes. Batting 7, the designated hitter, number 17, Van Zucker. Batting 8, the right fielder, number 2, Trevor Lee. Batting 9, the catcher, number 3, Miles Australia. And the first baseman, number 25, Chris Greer II. That's the starting lineup for the University City Security, once again led by head coach Chris Greer. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your caps if you are able, as we play our national anthem.
Right, we are live. Welcome to the San Diego Baseball Classic. We are live. We got the bearded coach in the booth along with the guru.
Thank you all for coming out again.
We're about to have some great California baseball.
We have a special.
We're getting ready for the first pitch, so make sure you guys share this video with everybody that you know.
Academy student athlete throwing out the first pitch.
Aaron, I'm gonna just say this. If we get blessed with this weather,
Absolutely, it's a gorgeous day. Let's check out this first pitch by Mr. Junior, 5'2" superstar. Oh, he's gonna go all the way back to the mound.
All right, get the heater, Jordan.
So a little recap on Junior Bordeaux. Second grader, favorite class is math. And he, just a little bit outside, but hey, he did better than what I would have done. So good job to him. At the end of the day, two things about him. The boy get good grades, and he's going to win the flyest on the field. Because I don't know if you can see from up here, but the boy Spikes is something else. One of a kind, man.
So we got St.
Now,
Bernard versus University City. St. Bernard coming from LA. University City is right here in San Diego, man. We got a couple pro scouts in the building. So we got top talent out here.
And want to also shout out again to all Hands on Deck Foundation, Still Got Game Foundation, 5-tool baseball training. Today's San Diego High School Baseball Classic is co-presented by the All Hands on Deck Foundation and 5-tool baseball training, dedicated to uplifting youth through the game of baseball.
So the starting pitcher for University City is Tyrus Issa. Correction. It's Tigo Quillen, number 3, the pitcher. Sorry, it's still a little bit early out here on the West Coast. We're getting it going.
Opening these doors of your beautiful facility to our student athletes.
Couldn't ask for a better day of baseball. Right? University City is taking on a very talented St. Bernard's team. Starting the lineup off for St. Bernard's, number 10, the Delaware State commit, the DH, Royce McKenzie. Also coming up to the plate, hitting second is B. Ramirez, the third baseman. Hitting third is the pitcher, L. Minor. Hitting fourth is L. Davis, the first baseman. Hitting fifth is the shortstop, the Hawaii commit, Aiden Martin. Hitting sixth for St. Bernard is
Top of the first inning for the Vikings, number 10, designated hitter, Royce McKenzie.
all right. And here we go. The pitch. Oh, he's coming out the bat swinging. Kinsey is coming out the bat hacking. The Delaware State commit is extremely high talented kid. So 0-1 on the batter. Oh, call strike out of half. 0-2 on the batter. Tigo, we saw him in the bullpen, man. He throws a 3-pitch mix. Little up. Royce McKenzie is a fan favorite on the Delaware State. Shout out to the HBCUs. Oh, that's a drive. Oh, that ball's falling. And that is a leadoff single for St. Bernard's. The Delaware State commit, Royce McKenzie, getting it done.
Brian Ramirez.
So B. Ramirez is no stranger to ball called him. Oh no, that's a strike. I'm sorry. So B. Ramirez is no stranger to big games. He's part of the MLB Develops program. Throw over and he's safe. Royce McKenzie has blazing speed on the base paths. Pretty sure that Quillen knows that. Coach Chris with University City is no stranger to big games, as they're the reigning state champions for the Class 5A in California. Oh, he's showing bunt early.
Hey.
Oh. Okay. He's forced out at second. Great PFP by the pitcher. He got some great baseball.
On a play like that, you just want to see him just get it down the line. You want to advance that runner. But one thing about a good bunt, it's the most unselfish play in all the sports. If you can lay down the bunt, one thing that tells you as a coach is that your player is coachable. So didn't get the result that they wanted, but still a good play nonetheless. Good attempt.
Coming up to the plate is number 1, the second baseman, L. Minor. Minor put on the show last year. He had 2 or 3 hits. Interested to see this kid swing the bat.
And the runner goes. He got the throw and gets in the outfield. And we have a runner on second.
Foul ball.
Coming out aggressive.
Coach Vic Butler's, you know, he teaches guys we swinging out the first thing going off the plate.
And just a bit outside. Count right now. 1 ball and 2. I'm sorry, count is 2-1. I'm sorry, 1-2. Sorry.
Just a little crossover there. It's okay. It's still early on the West Coast.
And just a bit outside. Count is even at 2-2. And here comes the payoff. And we got a ground ball. And we got ourselves a pickle, y'all. What we gonna do? 2. And we got one more. Good job. And that right there gives us 2 outs.
Now batting for the Vikings. Number 5, shortstop, Aiden Moulton.
Aiden Moulton, Hawaii commit. Oh no. Yeah. It's not Aiden Moulton coming to the plate.
Correction. Number 7, first baseman, Lorenzo Davis.
All right, so we got a run on second with 2 outs. And here's the first pitch. And just a bit high, a little outside for ball 1. And we got a pick-off attempt at first, and the runner is safe.
Big lead by Minor over there. I think he's going to be going. Coach Vic Butler plays very aggressive. Oof.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. And the count is even at 1-1. So just a little bit of, for all you folks that's not in San Diego, today's forecast is 80 degrees. For all you Chicagoans, I know what y'all dealing with right now. We're not. So, 80 degrees, beautiful day. Baseball guys did their big one for us today. And here's the pitch for strike 2, right on the outside corner. So our count is 1-2, runner on first. 2 outs. And we got the payoff pitch coming soon. Nice healthy lead, and there's a pickoff, and it's close. It's close. Runner just gets back. One and two count. 2 outs. And here's the payoff. And we got a hit and run here. And we got a ground ball to second. And that will end the top first. With no score. I got him. He's straight.
Who up for the period in the bottom of the first? Curry, Gonzalez, and Parker. Taking the mound for the Vikings, number 26, Ty Wolf.
Seriously, I don't even get on the field. I'm just hit. I'm the age today.
talk about that. Let them hit it, bro. It's like I feel like he hit it.
Leading on the bottom of the first inning for UC, number 15 center fielder, A.J. Curry.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, folks at home, this is A.J. Curry. They call him the king of San Diego, the Tennessee commit.
So I got a chance to interview him pregame, and I just want to say one of his inspirations said it's his sister, and he's also the son of a former basketball player. And here's the first pitch. Ball a little high. So he got the genes in him. Again, Tennessee commit. Tennessee commit. And a 2-0 count.
They're trying to, I think Coach Vick is, and his pitching coach is trying to stay away from this guy. Don't want to give him too much to handle.
And here's the pitch, 2-0. And we got our first strike. So right now the count is 2-1, A.J. Curry. And the pitch. And we got one painted on the outside corner, and now the count is even at 2-2. And a payoff, and just a bit outside for ball 3. And the count is full. And the count is full. Here's the payoff. And he fouls it off.
Hey, man, the pitcher Wolf is not scared of A.J. Curry right now. He coming in there, his best against his A.J. Curry best. This is what we like to see.
But, I got a chance to talk to a couple of players from St. Bernard, and one of the things that they said was it's just another game for them. Doesn't matter who they line up against, and here's the payoff. And just a little high, and we have a first walk.
Hey, some balls.
For UC, number 9, third baseman, Justin Gonzalez.
But like I was saying, the players, one thing that they kept mentioning is that it's another game. Doesn't matter who's lined up on the other side. No moment is too big for them. And you're seeing that in the effort today, starting with the first batter. And just a little bit outside.
Coach Vic told us in the dugout also he's gonna pitch by committee today. He's gonna get everybody one inning. Love the strategy.
And he's keeping the runner close. And he's going. And we got a throw. And a runner is safe.
A.J. Curry on the wheels.
So now we have a runner in scoring position.
2 balls and no strikes.
Curry's got a solid lead over there at second. And here comes the pitch. Squaring up for bunt, and we got a pitch on the outside corner for a strike. Count is now 2-1. And here comes the pitch. Squaring up for a bunt, and it's strike on the attempt. So now the count is now even at 2-2. And here's the payoff. And just a Good little look over at second to keep the runner honest. And once again, just keeping them honest over there at second.
UC is up in the dugout.
They are.
They fired up down there.
Making a little noise, a little bit of chatter. And here comes the payoff. And he's going big jump
Ooh,
with no throw.
good touchdown.
And now we have a runner at third with a full count. And here we go with the payoff. And he goes down swinging for strike 3, 1 out.
Now batting for UC. The shortstop, number 21, Jaden Parker.
And here we are with J.P. Parker,
The shortstop.
the Indiana commit,
That's right.
with an opportunity for himself to get himself drafted this June as well. I'll tell you about that in just a moment. And
Talk to him.
And just the first pitch is just a bit outside. So as I got a chance to talk with him, I asked him, why Indiana? He's a Cali kid, Southern California kid. You want to come all the way to the Midwest to come and play college baseball.
They had a good year in baseball.
But you know what? One thing all of these players say when they commit, and here's the pitch, and did he go?
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. So it's strike 1. Said Indiana just felt like family. And gave him the best opportunity to play. But we may not even see him in an Indiana uniform. And there it is. Didn't hold his check for strike 2. And now the count is 1 and 2 with 1 out. And here comes the payoff. And he got him down looking for strike 3.
Looking.
Now batting, number 3, the pitcher.
Come from Southern California to go to Indiana in the Midwest in the cold. They must have really, really said some good stuff because I'm not leaving the sunniness, the sunny California weather, to come to the Midwest, and I'm from the Midwest.
That's a big strikeout by Wolf.
That's a huge one. This should give him all the confidence he needs going through the rest of this game. And here comes the pitch for strike 1.
I think Coach Vic gonna come right after this guy.
Well, the kid is pitching with a lot of confidence right now. Get himself out of this jam, get back in the dugout. No harm, no foul, no damage. And here comes the pitch. And just a bit outside.
Catch it trying to frame it. Blue said not today.
Just got to be there for him.
Such a gorgeous day in Southern California.
Yes, sir. And just a bit outside for ball 2.
So run on third base with a base open, man. I'm staying away from this guy. I ain't gonna give him too much to handle. I don't know, Coach Vic. Coach Vic like to roll the dice, so he might be coming right at this guy.
I mean, this is the classic, man. You
It
come
is
out
a
here,
classic.
you come out here and you throw everything you got in there. You have it the first run.
First run on the board.
Base hit, UC. Starts with 4-0.
And University City scratch first.
To the plate, second baseman, number 7, Tyrus Iser.
All right.
As I was saying about the last sequence, maybe you might have to stay away from the guy and don't get too much to handle. But I know Coach Vic right now, he ain't trying to hard. He want to see these guys swing it back and come right out.
Get right after me, bro.
All right.
All right, so got our first run on the board, 1-0 UC. Runner on first with 2 outs. And here's the pitch. And he got it right on the inside at the letters for strike 1.
You see, it was questioning the call, but we can't question the umpire. And that last hit was by the pitcher, Tego Quillen.
And here we go. With 1 strike. 2 outs, runner on first. And pitch on the outside corner for strike 2.
Sometimes when you give up a 2-out hit to let a run score, you dig a little deeper on this next batter.
We 0-2 right now with 2 outs.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. Here comes the payoff. And, ooh, not a bad miss. Not a bad miss. Just a little bit out on the outside. The ball 1.
I'll tell you one thing. Both pitchers on both sides is pounding the zone. They come
They
right
are.
out these hitters, man.
They're not afraid.
They throwing numero uno.
So, Coach, when you come out of this inning, you're St. Bernard, your Coach Vic, what do you tell your guys?
I'm happy. I'm happy. I mean, these guys are very talented. They keep pounding the zone, keep swinging. You're going to have to score more than 1 run to win the game anyway.
And that's strike 3. And we are out of the first inning.
That's right.
And when that leaves us with the score of 1-0, UC.
UC up 1-0.
So,
Vikings. Coming up to that.
so first of all, since I got you here,
That's right.
let's talk about, this is our second year here in San Diego.
That's right.
Coach, how does it feel seeing how every single year, starting with the very first Classic in Chicago, to see where we are here in San Diego, our second year, how does that make you feel seeing the environment and just seeing how successful this event is turning every single year?
Well, you can't put in words to describe the feeling. I mean, it's 80 degrees in Southern Cal. We're watching some great kids, great kids display their talent at the University of San Diego, this beautiful complex at Fowler Park. So, it's undescribable. And to know that every kid, every parent wants to be here, that's the most rewarding thing about it.
So, knowing every single year we're going to have talented players, and this season we got some high Division I recruits playing right now that have the opportunity to get drafted. What are some things that you want to see happen in the next couple of years?
Well, we're going to have to start opening this thing up to all borders. So we're going to have to go to the East Coast, we're going to have to go up north, we're going to go down south. We're going to have to hit the whole nation to kick their season off or end their season in March at the University of San Diego.
And my last question for you, when you look at the reception that Black baseball media has received, not only just from the parents, but we're receiving all of this positive feedback from these coaches and the players alike, how does that make you feel, knowing that that we're putting on a great product and that everybody that's involved, whether they're part of BBM or in the bleachers, how does it make you feel knowing that everybody is just thrilled to be here and is excited about what the future looks like?
So we got a great team, right? So it ain't just about one man with the Black baseball media team. We got a great team, and everyone is really committed to the betterment of youth baseball.
For sure. So I want to give a quick shout out to Marshawn on the mic, who is doing a great job getting the music and everything going. Hey, listen, when you come to a BBM event, just know you come into a BBM party, and we just so happen to have baseball going. So here we are going into the top of the second inning with the Hawaii commit, Aiden Moulton. Hey, I got a chance to talk to him in the dugout, asked him of all, why Hawaii? The location, first and foremost, but also his opportunity to play right out the gate. When these kids are getting recruited, the first thing they want to know is, how soon can I get on the field? And so you're looking at probably the future starting shortstop for the University of Hawaii.
Okay, said by the bearded coach.
And here we are going into the top of the second inning. And here's the first pitch to Aiden Moulton. And it's just a little high on the inside corner for ball 1. And here comes the pitch. And we got a fly ball pop up. Is it going to stay in? And we got the first out.
That's a great catch by the first baseman, Chris Gill Jr. The second. Okay. Coach's son or nephew.
what's more impressive is being able to track a high fly ball with a high sky. No clouds today. Got a little bit of a breeze, but he did a great job of tracking that ball for out number one. And
Breaking ball
first
missed a
pitch.
little early.
Yes, sir. So here we are with ball one out.
Strike called. I said, man, both pitchers are a pound in the zone right now.
Yes, they are.
Chico Quillen is the guy.
And did he hold himself up?
Oh!
And he
Say
did
no
not
swing,
go.
no swing.
The count is 2-1, one out. And here's the pitch. And we got another pop up, and this one
That
is
was
going to
out.
go foul. Watch out, security. Keep your head up. So we got a 2-2 count, one out. And here comes the payoff. And just a little inside for ball three. And now we have a full count. And here comes the 3-2 pitch. And he goes down swinging for strike three. 2 outs.
Big strikeout right there.
Now batting, number 8, center fielder for the Vikings, Jordan Williams.
All right, so we got 2 outs, and here comes the pitch. And we got ball one. Starting to see a little bit more activity as we're getting more people starting to show up.
People don't wake up in California until 3 o'clock.
Yeah, I see.
It's 2:28. So we still got the latter half coming in. Ooh.
All right, and he sneaks one in for strike one. We have a 1-1 count. To see if we can recognize some faces in the crowd. We see Coach Ken over there chopping it up with a few of the patrons here. Shout out to Coach Ken. Here's a little poke and a little snow cone
Play
fly.
by the second baseman to retire to side. With the score being University 1, St. Bernard 0. Headed to the bottom of the second.
So, Coach, I know we're in San Diego.
That's
but,
right.
But let's talk about what's going to happen next week. You want to tell these folks what's happening next
That's right,
week?
everybody watching, make sure y'all tune right back in. Same place
Different
on
time.
YouTube, same place on YouTube, but a different city, different time. We got the Chicago High School Baseball class, Super Bowl High School Baseball. Set your clocks, set your watches. At 11 a.m., we're kicking that thing off at Ozinga Field. It's the 5th annual Chicago High School Baseball Classic.
So who we got playing?
Game 1, we have Homer Flossmoor versus Ogden. Game 2, we got Morgan Park versus East St. Louis. And in Game 3, we got the marquee matchup with Simeon and Rich Township. It's going to be a rumble in the Ozinga jungle. We know we got the West Coast in the building. But West Coast, show the Midwest some love. Tune in next week, watch some great baseball. For everybody that's watching this live, we thank you guys. You are watching Black Baseball Media's San Diego High School Baseball Classic. Make sure you share this video with 10 people. Have them come out, watch. If they're not in San Diego, watch it live. We love you guys. Keep following us along this journey. Follow us on all social media platforms. And guess what? Go to www.blackbaseballmedia.com. Show some love. Do what you need to do. And let us know how we doing. Get in the comments right now.
So I think this is a good time to shout out a couple folks from that's around here. Like I mentioned, we got Coach Ken walking around, doing what he does best, checking on the people, making sure everybody's doing all right. And then we also have, we got Coach Alex, Coach Huck out here walking around, just making sure everything is doing well and everybody's happy and, you know, keeping everybody entertained by good conversation. Got Taquala working the gate. Shout out to Taquala. It's a good time. And we are now in the bottom of the second inning. And here comes the first pitch, and it goes for ball one. And here comes next pitch, and paints on the outside corner. One thing this kid is doing, he's not staying around the plate. I mean, around the middle of the plate. Everything is either inside or outside, trying to make everything difficult for them to hit. And he got a fly ball hit to center field.
Look like center field got it.
And we have out number one.
Good play by the center field.
Yes, sir. So, Coach, I gotta ask you. We're here in San Diego. It's our second season here. What is the goal in terms of, you know, I've had people ask me in the bleachers, are we going to expand? Are we going to add more teams? What's the plan with that?
We are, but y'all stay tuned. We can't give it up on last year. We are.
And we have strike one here. So we're gonna keep that wrapped up.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it wrapped tight
Okay.
like Christmas present on Jehovah's Witness birthday. No, I'm just joking.
Oh my goodness. All right, and that right there did not go around.
Didn't go.
And we have ball one. Count is even at 1-1. Well, we're gonna keep this thing tight, man. And you know what?
Radar guns
We're not
are
gonna
coming
talk
out.
about it. And just a little bit outside for ball two.
I'm not saying pick up that. You don't have to go right there.
Got the 2-1 count with one out. And here comes the pitch. And out him with a breaking ball on the outside corner for strike two. Count is now even. Double deuces. And here's the payoff. And we got
Scribbler.
foul ball hit down the right field line.
You know, the players always rag on the first base coach when the baseball comes their way and they don't make a play.
Our playing days are over. Our playing days are over, man. There's no glove, so no sir. And we got a nice piece
that
of
ball
hitting.
gets through. Does he have to play it first? No, he doesn't. And
Yes.
that is a big-time two-strike hit by the DH Van Zucker.
The one thing as coaches, we always talk about when the ball is on the inside, hey, drive it, take it to the outside corner. Take it to the outside, opposite field if you can. And that's a great piece of hitting. Caught a little bit on the hands, but he was strong enough to drive it into the right field. So, good piece of hitting. One out, runner on first.
That's a good observation, Coach Sam. I think Coach Booker gonna be a little mad at you.
Nah, man, I'm just look, man. First of all, shout out to Coach Book, aka The Voice. I am not trying to replace that brother. I'm just here to fill in. One of the great voices in high school baseball, not just in Chicago, but around the nation. And again, he is the voice of black baseball media when it comes to these classics. I can't wait for him to get back in the booth.
Well, you're doing a great job, and we will see Coach Booker next week.
Yes, we will. But the question is, got a strike on the swing for strike two. But you know who else I like to hear in the booth?
Who?
His partner Warren, Big Broom. Those two in the booth, man. Those two guys right there are amazing. But shout out to the voice. And we have the payoff.
Ooh.
And
Big terms. Climb the ladder strike.
huge strikeout right at the letters on the inside corner. And shout out to Coach Book's son, Zamarion. Just recently celebrated a birthday, doing big things at Cumberland, University of Cumberland. So shout out to him. And we are in the 9th spot in the order for UC. And this is Miles Estrella. And here's the pitch for strike one. We got 2 outs. Runner on first. You got your 9-hitter up, Coach. What are you telling him before he comes out up to the plate?
Shit, you better hit the straight one, baby. You better hit the straight one. Flip that line up over, man. Get it to the next guy, baby.
And we get a quick timeout.
I'm really impressed by these approaches at the plate, and I'm really impressed by the pitches pounding his arm. Really, really, really
Absolutely.
highly impressed, man.
Everybody's challenging each other.
Man, they
that's
coming
all you
at
can
it. It's
ask.
dog on dog. I love it. Shoot, this baseball.
So we got a run on first. Looks like he's got a nice little generous lead over there. And is he going to take off? And he doesn't. And we have a pitch on the outside for ball number 2.
One on the count.
I'm sorry, 1-1.
That's okay. Still a little early on the West Coast.
I know, man. Or late in the Midwest, one or the other. We got a 1-1 count, 2 outs. And we got, there goes ball 2.
There you go.
I hope I didn't jinx the kid, man.
That's okay.
I hope I
Baseball
didn't jinx
gods are raining down.
Absolutely. They definitely looked out for us on this weather. So shout out to the baseball guys on that one.
Man, it's a beautiful day.
And here's
Oof.
foul ball for strike 2.
Thriller. Hack.
The one thing I love about this UC program is that they're very aggressive at the plate. They're not taking a lot of pitches. Everything that they see that's close, they're swinging at. And that's
Gotta give a shout out to Coach Chris Greer, man. He got these guys
yes, sir.
very locked in at the plate.
And the count is 2-2 with 2 outs. And here comes the payoff. And we got a ground ball. Oh! And
Great
there
play.
it is.
Oh, we got a baseball game.
I think the kids say that, pick me. And there we go for out number 3.
Oh, my God. Okay, here we go. We got some baseball on the West Coast.
Yes,
Davin
we do.
play.
Presented by Mike Baseball.
Woo, wee.
Huge play over there at third base. By Ramirez, man. Kid looked like me when I was that age. Shout out to him. All right.
Look like you, huh?
Look like me, man.
I don't know, Ramirez. You might be a little bit better than
He might, you know what? I'm gonna give him credit. And we have a pitching change for UC.
Who's coming to the pitch right now? It was the second baseman coming to the mound. So we got number 7, Tyrese Eason, coming to the mound pitch.
Now pitching for University City, number 7, Tyrese Eisen.
Fan favorite here, Mr. Eisen. Oof. Eisen has a pretty good delivery, getting long to the plate, stabilized on the front side. Ball's coming out of his hand pretty good. Some really good talent on full display right now.
You know, the good thing about these classics, you know, these kids are playing on this platform. And yes, we know about the big name players.
Yep.
But these moments right here are the ones that you don't know who's watching, right? You don't know who's
Well,
in the...
I'm gonna tell you this much. We know scouts in the stands right now.
Absolutely. And that's all the more reason for these, you know, for these young men, independent on where you are, some of these young ladies as well, because we do have, you know, we do have young ladies that are playing high school baseball. It gives them an opportunity to showcase themselves. You know, we got some kids that haven't had offers. They have very few offers. And this is an opportunity for them to come out here, compete, perform at a high level. And hey, you never know, at the end of the day, you might have a coach asking for your number.
Absolutely.
So for all you players out there watching and listening, let's make one thing clear. You don't get a chance to take a day off, and you really can't take a day off at any of the classics. Especially today, next week, DC. Y'all hear it? Because we're coming to y'all too. You don't get a chance to take a day off. You never know who's watching.
James Tyler.
And here we are going into the top of the third. Score is 1-0. University City.
Such a great day for baseball, man.
I know we keep talking about it, but
I'm gonna
this
keep
is
talking
one.
about
But this
it.
is one of those things where it's like we gotta go back home at this point
No, we
tomorrow.
don't. We're gonna stay and watch some good baseball all day.
Hey, I'm with it. So you got a chance to check out the Padres. You got a chance to check out Petco Park. What was that experience like?
Man, Petco was beautiful.
And we got a rip down
we
the
got a
right field
drive.
line. And just the big
foul. Just a
foul.
foul ball. He tried to get up out of here.
If I'm Coach Greer, I'm saying, don't worry about it. It's just a long strike. If I'm Coach Vic, I'm telling my kid to stay aggressive.
Watch out of half.
Now, what this tells me about the hitter, he's being very aggressive. And I know we keep using that word. And here's the pitch for ball one. We keep talking about being aggressive at the plate. When it's early in the season, you have players I've learned that they take a little longer to adjust.
Right.
So to come out here to be aggressive early in the game in a matchup like this, it just lets you know, hey, my guys aren't afraid. I'm not afraid of you. I'm about to come out here and I'm gonna do what I need to do. So here's a pitch, ball two. So as a coach, you're happy to see that your
Ball
kids
three,
are.
coach.
I'm sorry, your ball three. My fault.
That's okay. I want you to
Yeah.
finish your point. As
You're excited to see that your boys are out here playing the game. They're not afraid of who's on the other side. And we got full count. We're not afraid to see you go out here and compete.
Absolutely. I can't follow anything better than what you just said.
Appreciate it. My dog. Because I don't have anything else to say. And we have another foul ball. And now the count is full. And here comes the payoff. And we draw ball four. And that is UC's first walk of the day.
Created leadoff walk.
Coming to the plate for the Vikings, number 19 right fielder, Ken Bouillard.
So we're here in the top third. No outs. Got a runner on first. And I'm gonna go ahead and take this moment. Oh, hey, in case y'all didn't know, we had a little bit of Atomic Dog playing. I had to give my homie his little moment to get his his stroll on.
Stroll. Wow.
I don't know what y'all do, man. Look, I'm not Greek. You had to do your thing. Put it that way. Shout out to all the Qs out there, man. I know some pretty cool Omega Sci-Fi members sitting right next to them. Pretty cool, man.
Really cool. Nah, we just joking. Shout out to all the Divine Nine in the building.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Divine Nine. No, we got a nice little lead over there. And got a pickoff attempt, and he is safe. So with the exception of A.J. Curry, I haven't seen much aggression on the base paths. I think that's something we might be seeing going into the later part of this game, especially with the score being so close.
Well, the thing is, with so good pitching, it sometimes you got to be kind of conservative with your runners. Good pitching means, guess what? I might not get a lot of base runners.
So we got a 2-1 count, no outs, runner on first. And here's the pitch. And he skips it in the dirt.
Good block by the catcher. Show the catcher some love, Coach Sam. You was a catcher. Show the catcher some love.
Hey, boy, look like me back there, man. Brick wall. It's all you can ask for as a coach. You want your catchers to make sure they keep everything, around. You want to keep everything in front of you. You don't want anything to go behind you, especially at a stadium like this. Big backstop. Some guys with wheels can probably go from first to third, so good stop by the catcher. And we have a 3-1 count. And easy. That was close. A little too close.
Coach Sam, also, we have multiple professional scouts here.
Yes, we do.
Right now.
Yes, we do.
And that's one of the things to where I gotta give a shout out to you guys to keep pushing and making this some ball outside ball. Make some balls.
So that's two walks in a row.
But to my point, I gotta give a shout out to the entire Black Baseball Media staff because they're professional scouts here.
We do. And you know something? So catcher goes out, has a quick conversation with the pitcher just to calm him down a little bit. He's got himself in a little bit of a hole. No outs. Running on first and second. Got your guys hitting at the top of the order. So here we go. Yeah, no outs. Runners on first and second.
He's showing bunt.
Get it down. And there's ball one.
Coach Vic about to play a little small ball right here, getting the runners over.
But when you're in a scenario like this, no outs, you got a couple guys on base, you're down a run, you want to have an opportunity to start at least advancing runners. We need to get runs on the board, right? So this is why you're seeing the bunt young people out there that's watching this game. And we have ball two. Now, as a pitcher, you got to get that ball over the plate. Let your defense make a play. And we have a timeout here. Coach is going out here to holler at his pitcher, settle him down. But again, so all you young players that are out here watching, understand when you have opportunity to lay down the bunt, your coach asks you to lay down the bunt, I call it the most unselfish play in sports. And I'm going to tell you why. You're giving yourself up. You're sacrificing for your team to advance your runners, right? One thing I appreciate about a player who's willing to do that, especially if the runner scores, hey, that might be the play of the game. That one punt might be the play that changes everything in the ball game. So all you folks out there that's watching, if your coach asks you to lay one down, one, lay down the bunt, and two, do it willingly. Best advice I can give you.
So we got the leadoff hitter, Royce McKenzie, up, the Delaware State commit. I'm very high on this kid.
So are you telling him to lay down the bunt, or you tell him to swing away?
I'm going to let him swing.
And here comes the bunt, and he fouls it off for 2-1.
Only reason I'm saying I'm going to let him swing right now is my senior. You know, I'm going to let him go. But I understand baseball and situations,
Absolutely.
so he's doing right.
So we got a 2-1 count. First base is playing in, preparing for the bunt. Here's the pitch. And he gets it right. That's a perfect bunt.
That's a great bunt.
That is a perfect bunt.
By the Delaware State commit, Royce McKenzie. And it's a hit in the books. Great job.
And what did I just say, Coach? What did I just say about the bunt? The most unselfish play.
Right.
And when it works, hey, now you not only did you were asked to do the sacrifice, you got a bunt for a hit. So here we go. We got bases loaded, no outs. And now we have a big moment right here. We can run it back, and this one swing can change everything. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here's the pitch. And did he hold up? Yes, he did. He did not. He fouled it off.
Ooh. Did they call that a foul ball?
Was that a foul? I'm not sure. Looked very close.
Yeah, they got a foul ball. I was going to say it's opportunity.
Yeah.
Sacks, Pat. No outs. St. Bernard is trying to chisel their way back into the ball game.
All it takes is one hit to change everything. And here's the pitch. And we have a fly ball hit to deep left field.
Left fielder. Oh, he makes a
and
miraculous catch in left field. And that puts St. Bernard's on the board to tie it up.
all we ask you guys as coaches is, hey, just put the ball in play. Put the ball in the air as deep as you can, if you can, and let's get a sacrifice fly, and here we go. And think about what I just said. That one bunt led to all of that. So now we have a tie ball game with one out.
St. Bernard ties it up. It's 1-1.
I think we got ourselves a ball game here, Coach.
It's been a ball game since they got off the bus.
Yes, sir. Got a little bit of a conversation with the umpire.
Well, Coach Chris Greer felt as though the runner on second base tagging up, going to third left early. They got a conversation going about it now.
Now we either have a double play, or we got runners on the corner. And we have runners on the corner. He did not leave early. Unfortunately, an unsuccessful.
Crowd letting the umpire know how they feel about it.
Yeah.
Both sides is going to be kind of biased, so, you know.
But you know,
What can we do?
we've seen some umpires and we've seen some umpires. So far, we've had a pretty solid officiated game. What would you say?
Yes.
I would agree. Everybody won't be happy, especially when it's against you. And we have a pickoff at first, and the runner is safe. You know, when you sit in that dugout long enough, you start to learn, hey, you need all your calls. They're human. They'll make some mistakes. And we got a runner going, and he will not have a throw down to second. We have runners on second and third now with one out. And you can't talk to the umpires. You need all the calls you can get. So we have one out. Count is 1-0.
Uh-oh. LA striking. And knocking at the door.
And here's the pitch. And just a bit inside. Just a bit inside. Gets past the catcher. For a pass ball.
Control the emotion. Relax.
I don't think he'll relax with
Come on, Stone.
All right, so 2-0, one out. Runners in scoring position. And here's the pitch. And we got a shot.
Whoa!
And that,
That is a bomb! That is a home run!
when I
By
tell
number one, the second baseman, Minor.
and that is a bomb. That is a shot, whatever you want to call it. But more importantly, the pimp off was amazing. I ain't even gonna hold
Got on
you.
that one.
Ball landing, had a little bit of smoke in left field, man. So shout out to, woo, man.
Man, you can put it on the board, yes.
And I think we are getting ready to have a pitching change. Hey,
One more time for Lennox Minor.
Lennox Minor with the bomb.
man.
Whoa, we got up out of here quick.
So I don't know if you all can see those trees in left field, but he definitely cleared it.
Yes, he did.
So as we have a little break in action with the pitching change, just want to shout out a few people. Shout out a few of the sponsors. Shout out to Five Tool Baseball for being here. Shout out to University of San Diego for hosting the San Diego High School Classic for the second year in a row. Got a pretty good crowd out here that's starting to build. But let's do a quick little preview about our second game, Lincoln versus Morse. It's a rematch from last season. Shout out to Marshawn on the mic. His alum, Lincoln, the Lincoln Hornets, came out last year and beat Morse. So that's going to follow this game. Also want to send a shout out to, again, one of the members that's supposed to be in the booth, not me, but Coach Book. Shout out to him, giving me the courage to come out here and get behind this mic and assist Coach E. And it looks like our pitching change is, looks like number 11, Gavin Seiler.
Taking black baseball for the national level high school baseball exposure to San Diego.
All right. And here we go.
Now batting for the Vikings, number 7, Lorenzo Davis.
So we have Lorenzo Davis coming up. And that last home run put St. Bernard up 4-1. One out. And here's the pitch. And he did go. Did he go? Yes, he did. And we have strike one.
1 at a time.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And we have a ground ball to third base. And we got it now. Great play by the third baseman. Great play for out number 2. Great hustle, great glove work, great body control for out number 2. And here we go. We have number 5, Aiden Moulton.
Aiden Moulton.
Again, Hawaii commit shortstop.